Mazer world! Are you ready? Are you ready to get into alignment with who you really are? Because it's time! It's time to boost your happiness, your relationships, your health, and of course, your finances. It's Elma here, and I invite you to listen today to another great episode from a Mazer podcast. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about, does the law of attraction work? Find out now! I can't wait for you to find out all the cool info we have today. So, have you heard people rave about The Secret and how the law of attraction changed their life? You're probably wondering, does the law of attraction work? It all sounds so perfect, but you might think, is it too good to be true? Don't worry, it's quite understandable and normal to have doubts. The law of attraction is not a religion or a cult that requires you to believe things only because somebody said so. You can explore it and try it for yourself before believing in it blindly. But unlike all religious beliefs, the law of attraction is based in science, and it's actually quite logical. If you want to understand how does the law of attraction work, you should definitely keep listening to me to find out. You will also learn about the science behind the law of attraction and read answers to some of the frequently asked questions. Plus, you will get to know my personal law of attraction success story. So, how does the law of attraction work? In order to truly understand how the law of attraction works, you need to understand some of its core concepts. Although it may seem confusing to you right now, once you learn these main ideas, you will notice how simple it actually is. Firstly, let's talk about what is the law of attraction. Let's start with the basics. You have probably heard famous people like Oprah, Jim Carrey, Will Smith, Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, and many others talk about the law of attraction changing their life. Or you might have a friend who has read The Secret and is totally excited about it. But what's it all about? Is the law of attraction some kind of magic ritual that only special people have access to? Absolutely not. There is nothing spooky or supernatural about it, and everybody has access to it. It's actually quite simple. To make it very straightforward, everything in our universe works in such a way that it tends to attract what is similar or the same. You can imagine it like this. Your thoughts and emotions vibrate at a certain frequency, depending on whether you're positive, negative, or neutral. You send out those vibrations into the universe, and you receive things, feelings, people, etc. that vibrate at that same frequency. To put it even more simply, like attracts like. This happens in the universe all the time, whether you know about it or believe it. So why not take advantage of it and use it to your benefit? Now, if you're wondering, how can I use this law in my own life? Here is how. Since all things in the universe attract similar things, that includes your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. So if you think positive thoughts, you can expect more positive things to come into your life. Similarly, if you think negative thoughts, you will get more negativity. Do you see how this universal law can greatly affect your life? Now that you know how the basics of how the law of attraction works, you should expand your knowledge. Now let me tell you how the law of attraction is used. Now that you understand that the law of attraction influences your life on a daily basis, whether you believe in it or not, here is how you can actually use it to your advantage. Since you know that the universe will bring you more of the same, your goal is to start thinking positively, because positive thoughts equal positive things coming into your life. The same goes with your emotions and core beliefs. That's how the law of attraction works. Not only that, but you can focus on specific thoughts and emotions in order to attract anything you want into your life, including love, wealth, success, and abundance. Isn't that incredible? Many successful people use the law of attraction to get ahead in life, so why not be one of those people at the top? Furthermore, let's talk about the science behind the law of attraction. If you're still not quite convinced that the law of attraction works, here's some science behind it all. Some people, and I include myself here, are more science-oriented and need logical and rational proof, and that's totally understandable. Here's how you can connect science, physics to be more precise, and the law of attraction. It's important to note that nobody still knows why the law of attraction works the way it does, and the same goes for many other things in our universe. But the recent discoveries in quantum physics offer a good theory of how it might work. I know I have just used two scary words, quantum physics. But don't worry, it's not that hard to understand. To give you context, quantum physics explores our nature in the smallest scale possible, like atoms and subatomic particles. The first theory is about the observer effect. What research in quantum physics suggests is that reality is created by the observer. Scientists have found out that by measuring or observing a wave function collapses it. In other words, particles are not in just one particular state until we observe it. So, by measuring it, we influence the particle. Many people see that as proof that our consciousness can influence the material world. That's what makes the law of attraction work. But let's not get too deep into quantum mechanics. Let's take a look at some of the easier to understand studies. The second theory is about the meditation study. There is an incredible study that actually proved that positive thinking has a direct effect on our world. Here's how the study was done. Scientists put together a group of 4,000 meditators who had years and years of practice and flew them to Washington, D.C. The scientists told the meditators to meditate for hours daily and focus on love, kindness, peace, and compassion. After 1 month of meditation, the results of the experiment were mind-blowing. The crime rate in Washington, D.C. was lower by 25%. How amazing is that? This study scientifically proves that positive thinking has an effect on the outside world. Those meditators attracted more positivity by focusing on it. Not only that, but if enough people focus on love and kindness, that can influence other people around them and basically make the world a better place. So if you thought you had no control over what's happening in your own life and the life of others, this study proves you wrong. It also shows you how important it is to focus on the positive and be more loving and generous. The third theory is about the studies on water. Another experiment that shows that our thoughts and feelings can have an effect on the physical world is done by Dr. Masaru Emoto. Here's how the study was done. Frozen water crystals were first photographed in their natural state without trying to influence them in any way. Then, on one set of crystals, a person projected thoughts and feelings of anger, frustration, anxiety, sadness, and distress. On another, a person projected thoughts of feelings of love, compassion, kindness, peace, and optimism. The results were staggering. The experiment showed that if you project or speak out positive things at water crystals, they arrange themselves in a perfectly symmetrical and beautiful way. However, if the thoughts and words are negative, the water crystals will look broken up and unsymmetrical. This shows that our thoughts and feelings have a direct influence on the things around us. Want to master the law of attraction like a guru? Try this ultimate free tool at amazer.me/LOA-general to understand and practice the best techniques that only 1% of people use in order to attract everything you want into your life. Although we're learning about the science behind the law of attraction, you need to learn how to use the law of attraction in your life. That's the only way to become a manifesting expert. Moreover, let me explain to you how the law of attraction works and its frequently asked questions. If you are still left with some unanswered questions about how the law of attraction works, make sure to listen to these frequently asked questions. The first frequently asked question is, does the law of attraction work for everybody? It absolutely does. Not only that, but it works whether you believe in it and use it or not. The law of attraction is a universal law and it happens all the time. So it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, and what your beliefs are. It works. That's the best thing about it. The point here is to not worry about whether it will work for you, but realize that it's already influencing your life. So make sure you attract positive things, not negative ones. If you had a lot of struggle and negativity in your life, that's the first sign that the law of attraction works because you got more of the same. So it's time to get the law of attraction to work in your favor by changing your mindset. There are many success stories where people have changed their life completely using the law of attraction techniques and managed to manifest their dreams. It's very inspirational to hear the law of attraction success stories. But if you want to become a law of attraction guru, you should learn from law of attraction masters. That way, you will be your own proof. The second frequently asked question is, do I need to follow a religion in order to make the law of attraction work? The law of attraction is not part of any religion or cult. It's more of a philosophy or a way of thinking. You don't have to believe in a deity or follow specific rules. Actually, many people who practice the law of attraction are atheists. So your personal beliefs, whether you're religious or not, have nothing to do with the law of attraction. However, the law of attraction can be very spiritual and connect you with the universe. Taking control of your life and changing it for the better is a very profound experience, especially when you see evidence of the law of attraction working. So even though it's not a religion, this experience can be very spiritual and fulfilling. The third frequently asked question is, does the law of attraction work in relationships? Absolutely! We all know that relationships are hard, and they require a lot of work, and being lonely is even worse. The law of attraction is a great technique to use in relationships, as well as attracting love into your life. Many people have attracted their perfect relationships after years of struggle. Not only that, but when you use the law of attraction, your mindset completely changes, and you become a more positive person with good things going on in your life, which definitely makes you more attractive to people. That's how the law of attraction works in relationships. What happens most of the time to people who don't use the law of attraction is they get caught up in negativity. Their self-esteem is very low, and they're pessimistic about the future. That leads to attracting a partner who is also very negative and problematic. So using the law of attraction techniques can definitely improve all of your relationships and help you find better mates. The fourth frequently asked question is, can I use the law of attraction to manifest money? Many people want to know, can the law of attraction be used to manifest wealth? The answer is quite simple. The law of attraction can be used to attract anything you want in your life, including money. If you master the law of attraction techniques and get into the mindset of being rich, money will start pouring into your life. The main reason why people don't have enough money for their needs is that they have the wrong core beliefs about money. They usually think they don't deserve to be rich or that having a lot of money is immoral. These kinds of beliefs stop you from being wealthy. Also, people usually worry too much about now having money, which puts them in the mindset of lack, which never results in more money. The fifth frequently asked question is, how can I tell if the law of attraction is working? Let me tell you, it will be obvious if the law of attraction is working in your life. The first thing you will notice is that your mindset has changed. You will think more positively, and your emotional state will improve. That alone is great news. But the real evidence comes when you manifest something you have been asking for and visualizing. For example, you wanted to attract more money into your life and you really focused on it and imagined already having it. Next thing you know, your boss calls you in and you find out that you have been given a promotion and a bonus check. That's the law of attraction at work. There are also some smaller but still amazing things that start to happen. For example, you might notice that you find perfect parking spaces more frequently, or that your schedule becomes easier and you get more things done. That's all the result of a positive mindset and the determination to create your own reality. How cool is that? You will notice that your personal and family life also changes for the better. As you are more content and relaxed, interpersonal relationships tend to get better. Many people report, and I have experienced it in my own life, that there is less drama in their personal life and that they understand people around them more. Also now, let's discuss how to get the law of attraction to work. Now that you found out what makes the law of attraction work, you should get tips on how to make it work in your own life. That will produce amazing results. And the best way to prove to yourself that the law of attraction really works is to try it. You are not required to believe blindly. Simply try out the techniques and see for yourself. The first tip is, understand that you create your own reality. The first step to a successful manifestation is to realize that you are responsible for your reality and you have the power to change it. Your life is not predestined or controlled by somebody else. Isn't that empowering? Your thoughts and feelings are vibrations that attract things that vibrate at the same frequency. That means that you have more power to attract more money into your life, a better career, a perfect relationship, and anything else that you can imagine. In order to understand these concepts even better, you might be interested in learning about some of the law of attraction gurus and their amazing books. I recommend reading up on Mike Dooley, Jerry Hicks, Wallace Wattles, and Bob Doyle. You can find more about the law of attraction gurus and other important resources if you go to amazer.me/14. The second tip is determine your goals and desires. Now, you need to think about what are your goals and true desires. Be very careful here, because you're definitely going to get what you ask for. Imagine your perfect life and describe it by writing it down. Don't be scared to dream big. Here are some questions that might help you define that perfect life that you visualize. Where do you live? What kind of house do you have? What kind of job do you have? Perhaps you don't work at all. How much money do you have? What does your day look like? At what time do you get up? What kind of activities do you do during the day? Do you have a partner? What kind of relationships do you have? Do you travel? Do you have any hobbies? Are you healthy and fit? By answering these questions, you will get a better understanding on what you actually want in your life and what is your dream career or relationship. Having goals that are clearly defined will help you manifest more quickly. Also, you will avoid attracting something that you don't really want or need. The third tip is practice visualization and positive thinking. Now that you have defined your dreams and goals, you need to really focus on them daily. The best way to do that is by using positive thinking and visualization techniques. You need to imagine yourself already having all the things that you want. For example, if you want to attract a perfect boyfriend or girlfriend, visualize what he or she looks like, what he or she is like, and how do you feel when you are with him or her. Be as detailed as possible. One thing that can help you with visualization is making a vision board. It will enable you to keep track of your goals and dreams, as well as remind you to practice visualization daily. You can find more about visualization and other important resources if you go to amazer.me/14. The fourth tip is allow yourself to manifest. The final step is allowing. What that means is that the universe will definitely send you what you have asked for, but you need to be in the right mindset to allow it into your life. For example, if you're trying to attract more money, don't be in the mindset of lack and think about how you don't have enough money at the moment. Or if you're trying to manifest your perfect relationship, don't focus on the feelings of loneliness and hopelessness. Don't be too caught up in waiting for the manifestation to happen or doubting whether it will happen at all. You need to stay positive, take actions that move you closer to your goal, and simply relax. It will come. The fifth tip is be grateful. An important part of the law of attraction process is being grateful. It's a great idea to start a gratitude diary where you know all the things you are grateful for on a daily basis. Simply think about all the positive events that are happening in your life, no matter how small they are. For example, you might have a nice talk with your friend, or you got a nice discount at the store. Those are all things to be grateful for. This will help you stay positive and optimistic and realize how many amazing things are happening in your life. Even if you're going through tough times, I guarantee you that there is always something to be grateful for. Finally now, let's discuss my personal law of attraction success story. Are you interested in trying out the law of attraction techniques, but want to get motivated by hearing law of attraction success stories? Well, let me tell you about my experience with the law of attraction that will hopefully inspire you to try it for yourself. In my early 20s, I was in a pretty bad place in my life. I just finished college and had no idea what to do with my life. I had no real career, money, and my boyfriend just broke up with me because he couldn't handle all the negativity I was bringing into our relationship. Life was not good for me. But then there was a turning point. I stumbled upon a book called Beyond Positive Thinking by Robert Anthony, and it changed everything. That's how I discovered the law of attraction and immediately started reading dozens of books on it, determined to change my life for the better. What was immediately very obvious as I started to practice the law of attraction is that my mindset completely changed. I was no longer sad, worried, and depressed, but hopeful, optimistic, and confident. That alone was an incredible change for me. But the moment when I realized that the law of attraction really works is when I got back with my boyfriend and our relationship was better and stronger than ever. Soon after, I also got a steady job, started earning a lot of money, and began to fully enjoy life. I still use the law of attraction techniques in my daily life, and I'm constantly growing and learning. Let me tell you, the law of attraction worked for me. So if you're having a tough time, know that change is possible. You simply need to change the way you think. Although hearing the law of attraction success stories can be very inspirational, and I hope it was, learning the best techniques from different teachers will enable you to finally change your life for the better. Hopefully, you got the answers to the main question: does the law of attraction work? You also got some information about how the law of attraction works and the physics behind it. Now that you got the basics, you should find out how to implement the law of attraction in your life. That's crucial if you want to fulfill your dreams. Remember that you can use the law of attraction for any segment of your life that you would like to improve, including love, relationships, career, money, family, and success. Things you can do right now to start manifesting are: 1. Define your goals and dreams. 2. Make a vision board and start visualizing. 3. Start a gratitude diary. You have just listened to another episode from Amazer Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget, if you want to understand and practice the best techniques that only 1% of the people use, then remember that you need to go to amazer.me/LOA-general. Until next time, stay happy and keep manifesting your dream life.